Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Beaker's Lab. Today I'm going to show you some mass P.E.K.K.A raids. This isn't a real common thing we see. It's mostly done sometimes just joking around in lower leagues, but I'm actually going to see what I can do with it. I'm in Champions League. I'm not real high in Champions League, but I'm at 34-48, so I should be able to find a halfway decent base to attack with it. In the clan castle, I've got 2-2-3, which is witches and wizards. In my spells, I have one of everything except I don't have a heal spell. And I do have 2 rage. I think rage is going to help the most. P.E.K.K.As are really slow. So that rage will speed them up and really get them into the core where I want them. I really want at least a 2-star out of these raids. I don't know if I can 3-star just because I don't have a lot of cleanup troops really. All I've got is P.E.K.K.As. I do have some wall breakers to get them inside, but that's about it. So a little history of P.E.K.K.As. When I first started playing, there was no golems, and people did use P.E.K.K.As, but they just used kind of a go wipe without golems. It was like 4 or 5 P.E.K.K.As, a bunch of wizards, and wall breakers. And you can imagine that being a pretty strange army to use. It's kind of like just spam and pray, you know. You might be able to clear the sides and try to get them to go into the middle, but I remember watching videos on YouTube long time ago of armies like that, and a lot of times the armies just went around the side, outside of the base. So golems definitely changed the game when they came out. I do remember people raiding with them, and this was also at a time when Town Hall 9 was the biggest town hall. Dragons were very popular in trophy pushing, but people still did use ground armies, and you know, they were very similar to this. As I said, just spam a bunch of P.E.K.K.As. I got 8 P.E.K.K.As there. They're looking pretty mean. Let's see what they can do. They might have some potential, but this is not good. The enemy clan castle and the enemy archer queen is really doing a number on my troops. Plus, look at the enemy clan castle has healers in it. I have no idea what's going on here. This is a very weird raid. So here we're getting into the core. I did basically break open the core, but I put a jump spell there anyway because I'm just very confused in this raid. At this point, I'm just very confused. My heroes still have a lot of health, but they're getting rained on by Teslas. So are the P.E.K.K.As. Everything is going down real fast. Oh my archer queen just went down. I didn't even see it happen. I didn't even get time to press the archer queen ability. She went down so fast. The king is not in the core, but thankfully one P.E.K.K.A did survive long enough to take out the town hall. That is the saving grace in this raid. Other than that, this raid was not good. I mean, what do you expect? When all I had was 8 P.E.K.K.As, I didn't really have any wizards, and I think that's a problem. I think I needed more supporting troops, because that is really the best part of a go-wipe army. It's not the golems, and the P.E.K.K.As, yeah, they help a lot, but the wizards really do a lot of damage. You just need to keep them alive. So I think I'm going to try this again, and I think I'm going to bring about 10 wizards, and see how that goes. This raid, I only had 2 wizards, and they were in my clan castle, so I really do think having more wizards will help. Look at this. What's up, healer? What are you doing? You just hanging out? Alright, word. See ya. Yeah, so decent loot with the bonus. Pretty good, but as far as cups go, I only got 39% and barely the 1-star. Barely got the town hall, so that was not a great raid. Let's see if we can set up another army similar to this, but as I said, with some more wizards, and see how that goes. I'm going to run the same spell composition. I think that's good. I want 1 jump, I want 1 freeze. Really, I just want those rage spells and a lightning spell to take out the clan castle. I think that combination will work good. Here, again, I have the 8 P.E.K.K.As. I dropped all the barbs and archers. I don't really even need those. I've got the 12 wall breakers still, and a few wizards, and the clan castle is full of wizards. So we've got that more power now. So this is just an old school pushing army, like I was saying. We're just going to drop a ton of P.E.K.K.As. They're going to be the meat shields and the damage doers. So they're kind of like, you know, our main force here, and the wizards are going to be the supporting force behind. This is like a very strange, overpowered Barch in a way, except we are going for 2 stars, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get it this time. Alright, let's see what we got. First base comes up is a great base to attack with this. P.E.K.K.As are great to take on a southern teaser because they just love to get in that core and run around and smash everything. The only problem is there's almost always Teslas in the core of a southern teaser base like this. Anytime you have a big core on a base, there's probably Teslas in it. And as in that last raid, a core full of Teslas can really wreck even 8 P.E.K.K.As. But we'll see. We'll see how we can do. I do have one free spell, and if I can save that free spell and freeze some of the Teslas, that will help. Let's drop one P.E.K.K.A here to kind of distract. I know that seems weird, but we need to. We need to break open these walls prior to dropping all the troops because we don't want anything weird to happen. P.E.K.K.As can and will run around the outside of a base if you let them. So we're going to slowly drop them in here, throw a couple wizards to take out these two side barracks, and then everybody's going to go. Let's go, ladies. Let's get in here. Alright, I have a jump spell. I'm going to drop it on the peak there, and then it's a go. Everybody's going into the core. They're going to take out that Archer Queen real quick. One swipe. Bam. Then we're going to be in the core. Alright. See, all my other troops are way back behind, and I like that. That's good. They're just picking off everything that the P.E.K.K.As missed. The P.E.K.K.As are basically getting dragged into the core. This is what you want with any Go Wipe army. It's definitely what you want with a mass P.E.K.K.A army, because P.E.K.K.As can't really control themselves, but if they're being lured into the core, they are being controlled by the enemy. This is good. We've got some wizards in here now. They are helping a lot. P.E.K.K.As are going down fast, mostly because of those Teslas, but we are almost through the entire core. This went really, really well. We've got an easy 2-star. Could have even had a 3-star if we had just had a little more force. I guess maybe if our Archer Queen had gone into the core, that would have been a little more force. That might have helped. Or if I dropped some of the wall breakers, maybe had some more wizards, I don't know. But all in all, getting around a 60% with a strange mass P.E.K.K.A raid is pretty great. All in all, I did like this army. I had a lot of fun with it, but I wouldn't recommend it because you can kind of see how hard it is to control. And it's also quite vulnerable. P.E.K.K.As are strong. They do have a lot of health, but they're very, very vulnerable to Teslas. And here, I'm in Champions where everyone's got maxed or near max bases, and they almost all have maxed Teslas. Maxed Teslas are devastating against P.E.K.K.As, and it's really a worst case scenario. So that's why we mix up troops. That's why we do golems with P.E.K.K.As, witches, Valks, wizards. You know, you want to mix everything up because all these troops, they're good together. They complement each other. Oftentimes when you do a mass raid of just one troop, it isn't all it's cracked up to be, but honestly, P.E.K.K.As weren't that bad. I'm going to give this 8 P.E.K.K.A army a B+. It does succeed, it did get the 2-star, but it was very, very hard to control. I would recommend it, but really only for fun. Alright guys, that is it for today. Drop me a like, a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time on Beaker's Lab. Peace.